Okay, I guess I better get off my tuchus here. As you can see, the sky has changed, modified, whatever you want to call it. I did like the very direct strokes left strong. I did not like the hill. I felt it was too, or the look of the hill, too much power here. I kind of had my heart set on more sky, less hill. So that's where we're at so far. Maybe the odd minor change to the sky coming still. I don't know. I think it's very likely that it stays the way it is. You know, this looks pretty bland and flat in behind here. That's okay. I do that intentionally often because I don't want the background to compete with the strength of these trees. Once these trees are painted in, I don't think that's going to be an issue at all. So then we've moved to the foreground. These rocks, just slowly, very slowly piecing them together with raw umber, ultramarine blue, hints of burnt sienna, titanium white. We came up here, same thing, but with a little more white. You know, we're getting closer, we're catching a little more light on these, this sort of plinth that these trees are standing on. And then this last group of rocks, that's where the light is hitting, obviously, the strongest. Same colors again, but a little more alizarin and crimson in spots, a little more burnt sienna in spots. More yellow ochre, actually. Actually, I don't have yellow ochre back here, so we've introduced yellow ochre now. And very slowly kind of piecing things together. Some of my lines have disappeared. I'm creating new other lines as we go through this. But let me just continue with this because I could talk till I'm blue in the face, and that's not going to get the painting finished. Thinking, thinking, thinking. That's the edge of the painting. We don't need a bunch more detail in there. It's good to wipe out the odd line now and then, just to keep things simple. I don't want these strong lines, multiple strong lines going off the edge there. Not thrilled with that notion. Okay, go to a little smaller brush now. We've left a few voids. Some places we're going to, well, we're probably going to lower the value in all of them, but some more than others. Some more it'll be a color change. Well, it's all going to be a color change in places. rocks I will go in once the paint is set. And I'll lay in some higher lights in places as well. Right now, our highest value is here. And I will bring this up as well. Probably not quite to the point of this. But this is one small area. This is a large area. Ultimately, I think this will draw the most attention. That's my intention anyway. We'll see how that works out. Okay, what do we want in my funny little spot there? I'd like to keep it warm, so how about a little bit of yellow ochre, alizarin crimson. Is that going to work? I think that's a little too out of tune. Maybe we'll go more purple, because we have purple elsewhere in the painting, so a dirty purple. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. You know, just a little odd kind of distraction there. There's a distraction, maybe just another little bit of interest. There's the value of that. There, that's good. That's fine. Now, I'm going to go a little more purple again, or rather purple, bluish purple. One spot. Maybe I'll go a little lower value yet in that area. Lower value yet. I don't want to get into the sky purples too much. So we're going to go pretty grayish. I think I can raise the value here a little bit. Oh, wait a minute, maybe not. I can there. But I don't want to run it up to here, because that will join this and this, and I don't want that, so we'll go darker again. A little ultramarine blue, a little raw umber. I think that'll do it. That'll do it. tone that down too. Don't need design in that little crack. We just need, I just want a bit of color, that's all. Okay, that's gonna work. Now, let me just strengthen that a little bit. I think that's going to do the job. Okay, just a short one today, guys. I wanted to show you the progress. The video I did yesterday, it took actually, what was it? Right around 5 hours to upload. That's how good a broadband internet service I get. Sometimes, not always. Usually it's not too bad. But 55-minute video, 5 hours to upload. That's, I'm not a fan of that. You hear that truck that just went by? That was yesterday afternoon. I'm glad I got the video done in the morning because the afternoon was just horrific. I continue to take corn off the fields, which is good. They have to do it. I'm not complaining. I'm just I'm not a lover of that kind of noise constantly. And then you got a few drivers who just love to use their Jake brake, their air brake, which makes it doubly noisy, and they just love to drive. They're pretty liberal with the use of it. And then once the corn is off, the first thing they do is they bring out their honey tanks, their manure spreaders. So you have a few days of constant manure spreading as well. So then you have this beautiful noise all day and the wonderful smell of honeysuckle during the evening. The joys of living in an agricultural area. It's okay, I will take it any day over living in the city. Okay, here I'm wandering around my room. I'll stop it. I'll shut the camera off. I'll go away. I might play in the trees next. I might play in the water next. We'll see how it goes. Have a good day, guys. Bye.